So next, we're going to inspect some columns of our data set. So let's inspect some columns of the data set. So let's take a look at it. So if I type SF of country, what it's going to do is select a column country, and since I don't do anything to it, I don't set it equals to anything, it's just going to print it. Now it says United States, Canada, England, USA, Poland, United States, Switzerland. So that's that whole column, but printed horizontally. Now let's look at another column. So for example, let's look at the column age. So SFrame.age, I'm just going to look at it. So you have the column is 24, 23, 22, 23, 23, 22, 25. Same one that we did a visualization up here. Now we can take that same column SF.age and do some computations on it. So if you type .mean, it's not saying that column is mean, you mean column, but actually computing the mean of that column, which the mean age is 23, 14, 28, 57, so on. Now you can compute, for example, the max age. So SF of age and say max, and again you get 25. That's the maximum age. Now this is some pretty cool stuff, but let's do more. Let's create new columns in our SFrame. So when you're doing machine learning, often taking columns and transforming them, creating new ones, this is called feature engineering. We're going to do a bunch of those. I'm going to do now a creation of a new column. So let's go back and print our SFrame. And you see that there's a first name column and there's a last name column. There's no full name column. Let's say that you wanted to create a new full name column. It's pretty easy. I'm going to say SF, or SFrame of full name. So there's going to be a column called full name. And what is that column equal to? Well, it's just a concatenation of first name and last name. And in Python, it's really easy to take strings and concatenate them together. All you have to do is put a plus sign. So we can do SFrame of full name is going to be the first name column. So first name. And then I'm going to put a space between it. So plus a space plus the last name column. So last name. Now this is pretty cool. I just create a new feature, new column called full name, which is just the first name space last name. It's very easy to do these things in Python, especially if you don't have typos. I see that this is fifth name instead of first name. So, and there we go. So now if you go back and show that SFrame again, you'll see there's a new column called full name that's been placed at the end. So Bob Smith is the first full name there. Now you can do all sorts of interesting things. So for example, you could take the age column, and I'm not going to create a new column, but I'm just going to do add 2 here to the age column, and you see that it's just going to add 2 to every element. And so you can do these kinds of operations. For example, you can do age and multiply it by the column h again. Now what happens when you do that? H times h, you're going to get h squared in every element, and you get 566, 529, and so on.